Hey everyone, welcome back to Neet Shots. So my name is Aakritigoel. I am an engineer from BITS Pilani, 2015 pass out. I worked in startups for 5 years and in 2020 August I started preparing for NEET and 2021 में मैंने अपना NEET दिया था and I cleared NEET with 1118 rank. So a lot of you have asked that what was my experience with Akash live that I did for 1 year. So let me tell you quickly कि मेरा experience कैसा था. So this is not a promotion, this is not an ad. I will just tell you honestly what are the things that I did in Akash and how was my experience. Okay, good and bad both. So let me just tell you. So I basically joined the 1 year Akash digital batch, which I think I had to pay 80,000 because there was some Raksha Bandhan discount around Rakhi time, and actually honestly because I did my 12th 10 years back, तो मुझे कुछ idea नहीं था which class to join and all that. So I asked a couple of my old teachers and they said कि you should join something standard because they were also not aware. So I'm not saying Akash is the best. I'm just saying that I did not know much about the existing option. So I just went with the safe option. So at the time, Alan and Akash both were there, but Alan, I called up and they said that they cannot admit me in the class because I am 29 years old. So basically, they rejected my application to join their class. So I had no choice. So I just simply joined Akash. I thought कि ठीक है, at least some help will be there. And August 14, I think the batch started. I was in the repeater 1 year batch, and my classes used to happen from 11 to 2 in the morning. If I remember it right, there were two classes that happened every day. So, and out of 4 subjects, they used to take any two, like on a rotating basis. Okay, and initially we had I think 5 to 6 days classes, but later on, thoda to complete syllabus, we had a lot of extra classes as well. So and the books that they gave me were 5 set of modules, all the chapters, and in which there was a bit of theory and then questions, 4 sections, and including previous year questions. And there were some online extra questions also in their website and iTutor app where you could solve extra questions from that chapter. There was a forum also online where you could post your doubts. So in the class they used to basically do upar se brush up. Matlab in physics I felt that the concept could have been explained better, but I also asked a lot of doubts. So wherever I felt stuck, because I was studying it after 10 years, तो मुझे ज़्यादा याद नहीं था, and I was not shy to ask things because it's okay even if I feel like I'm dumb, it's fine. So I asked a lot of doubts, and if you ask doubts, teachers generally will explain again and again. But I felt it could have been a bit better in terms of explanation and time. I think time was less, so that's why they were running a bit. Okay. Chemistry teacher was very good. He tried to explain everything. He took out time. He took extra classes also. I really appreciate his effort, and he even gave his number. And like he helped a lot. Okay, and coming to biology, zoology teacher, she taught really well, but I felt that she could have interacted better. She used to judge people a lot. कि आप questions पूछते doubts पूछते, she used to get a bit annoyed. But I felt that her explanation was really good. But behavior point of view, she could have been much better. Botany teacher was really nice. He explained everything in detail. थोड़ा extra पढ़ाते थे वो, but I listened to it. I made the notes, but honestly, I never prepared much outside NCERT. So even when I was revising for tests, for fortnightly tests for AIATS, I only concentrated on NCERT. If they asked extra questions out of NCERT, मैं इतना लोड नहीं लेती थी. My idea was to get full marks in NCERT portion always. So if you try to get your NCERT portion full marks, you will not worry about outside, right? The problem is we jump here and there. We do this half, and it doesn't work. So for me, it was NCERT only main focus. You can do whatever you feel comfortable, because a lot of people keep asking me this question. And second thing I would say, that forum was, people asked that online doubts कैसे solve होते थे. So whatever questions they had a solution key on online, and I used to refer to that for the solutions. अगर मुझे समझ नहीं आता था तो मैं forum पे डाल देती थी. And in zoology, botany and chemistry, it was pretty decent. Physics में कभी कभी time लगता था to get the solutions, but I had to remind the teacher 4 or 5 times. So I thought the forum could have been better, but I think it was their first year, so they were also struggling to get things digital. Okay, so that was about the class experience. Then they had a lot of mock tests. Initially they had fortnightly test every 14 days, छोटे portions का. Then they had AIATS starting from January. It was a bit high level, but I thought that it helped me open my mind. So I never looked at AIATS negatively. I thought okay, I'll learn something out of this. So this was my approach. Okay. And later on they had NCERT test series. It was largely from NCERT. Then they had also put me in the scholar batch because my score was a bit okay. So I had extra 42 tests from July 2021. So I gave them every day. So those were booster series or something. I forgot the name. And वो अच्छे टेस्ट थे, मतलब I really enjoyed giving those tests. Okay. And overall I would say it I joined Akash because it was more of an enabler for me. I thought कि कोई class में होगा, I can listen to somebody, and ask some of the things that I didn't understand. So it will help me understand things better because I had only 1 year to prepare and I didn't want to take a risk. So that is my thing. But obviously somebody can do self study, somebody can do anything. Free कर सकते हो, YouTube से कर सकते हो. This is I'm not recommending Akash. I'm just trying to tell you how was my experience overall. So for a person like me who started studies 10 years later, I wanted to join a coaching because I was clueless कि क्या चल रहा है. I had no friends, nothing. So for me, classes was more like a थोड़ा सा support on top of my self study. But largely I used to listen in the class, whatever they used to say. I used to make notes at that time. फिर मैं वापस जाके I used to read NCERT and then I used to solve their questions, whatever was there in the module, whatever was there on the website of Akash, सब questions कर लेती थी मैं, and I used to give all the tests. It was just that. एनसीईआरटी के सॉल्व एग्जाम्पल्स, एनसीईआरटी का बैक एक्सरसाइज कुछ कुछ चैप्टर्स में, एंड आई वांटेड टू डू ऑल द चैप्टर्स बट आई डिडंट हैव द टाइम. तो मैंने कुछ कुछ चैप्टर्स में किया था. आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड इन माई प्रीवियस वीडियोस. सो दिस वॉज लार्जली हाउ आई स्ट्रक्चर्ड माई आकाश स्टडीज. आई होप दिस हेल्प्स. इफ देर इज एनी क्वेश्चन दैट यू वांट टू आस्क apart from this, please leave it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. Stay tuned. Bye.